These dudes crying, bro. They crying, bro. You can't be the hardest dudes in the world and ain't here crying, bro. The Tate brothers are out here crying, claiming that his neighbors, right? He's neighbors with a what he calls kidnappable, while he's facing all word trafficking and PDF file allegations. Are you serious? They act like jail's supposed to be a vacation. No, you're in jail and you're probably going to be in there for the rest of your life. Matter of fact, you are going to be in there for the rest of your life, in my opinion. Right? So the article says Andrew Tate is currently in jail waiting trial for some pretty serious charges, including R-word, trafficking, and abuse materials. Andrew Tate and his brother, Tristan Tate, are currently in a heap of trouble after being detained in Miami over the weekend. The UK is seeking extradition as the men face charges including R-word, trafficking, and even, right? And that's why I told you, I did a video about this. Y'all need to go check out that video. Calling out the PBD podcast. Patrick Bet David, you're disgusting. You setting up here and y'all taking up for these dudes. And I'm gonna say this again. They had to give the the UK had to give Donald Trump's DOJ, Department of Justice, to sign off on them boys being arrested. The United Kingdom had to come with some evidence so strong that the United States couldn't deny it. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if the United States, after being shown that evidence against them boys, if they would have rejected that request, all the UK had to do was present the evidence to the world, and it would expose the United States and Donald Trump and his administration for covering up for these alleged type of crimes and criminals. Game over. This is why I told y'all Trump can do nothing. His hands are tied. And I heard Myron, is that your real name, Gaines, over there hooting and hollering and crying, talking about Trump has to do something. Without the Tate brothers, you wouldn't be elected. They can help get you in office, dude. You wouldn't be in office, dude. Man, Donald Trump ain't worried about them. We already told you Donald Trump cares about one person and one person only. Donald J. Trump, fool. All that hooting and hollering and crying ain't gonna stop nothing. Them boys getting extradited, boy. Don't you know that there's 0 people that have not been sent to the UK that the UK wanted from the United States, boy? They can fight it as long as they want. They're getting extradited. Period. Y'all can sit up here and hoot and holler and cry about their conditions in it's jail, fool. What the hell you think? Oh, what you think? You think it's a vacation? But these supposed to be the hardest dudes. Tate always come out talking all hard. Yeah, I did it. Now you get inside again, you crying. Look at this, man. Look at it. But he got a whole tape. This man got a whole layout full of stuff where he have absolutely convicted himself. This man have admitted things on tape. Right? He have admitted things on tape that he can't never take back. The videotapes out there. The videotapes are out there of what this dude was saying. And the things that he was saying, he was telling dudes, you fly the woman out, you have sex with her, make her fall in love with you, then you take her passport. You tell her and get her to get on the webcam service with you, but you take all the money for yourself. He literally said this on tape. And people are saying, oh, it's a hit job. They're innocent. Are you crazy? This man literally admitted this on tape. Think about what I just said to y'all. And you got Patrick Bet David, PBD podcast, and these people defending this shit. I want y'all to think about this. So Donald Trump is not going to care about some kiss asses when it comes to his. He's got too much risk at this. With all the Epstein stuff going on, this is too much for him, bro. And if Marco Rubio don't want to touch it, because he knows if he does it, you can kiss his presidential run goodbye. He ain't never going to become president. They're going to nail his ass on this issue in the primaries. If he does that, they're gonna destroy his ass. But it says that the Tate brothers were once arrested in Romania on sex trafficking charges, although they're still currently battling that case. Moreover, the Tates have faced charges in the UK in the past, but have been awaiting trial. Now their case has become much more serious as the UK wants the brothers in their country. Prior to their arrest, Andrew Tate put together a video message in which he said the Matrix is after him. Bro, and then these dudes can lie so good to y'all, bro. It's crazy how good these dudes can lie. And people sit up there and believe it. I saw almost 1 million people watch that video and believe that dude with them lies. So you dabble in a little bit of truth with a lot of lies, and people think that it's all true. Oh man, they're being persecuted. Are you crazy? Listen, they're on the videotape admitting to a lot of these things. What in the blue hell is wrong with people in our society? If you heard the things that these guys have admitted on tape, that we don't have nothing else to talk about. The guy literally has been on tape, right? On tape. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. On tape. Right? Think about this now. You on tape. They got you on tape saying all of these things. And y'all gonna sit out here and act like somebody persecuting y'all. Oh, they're persecuting them, man. I can't believe they're doing this. They're persecuting those guys. Right? These dudes have did nothing but hold on. These dudes have did nothing but telling themselves. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. For years, all they've done is tell on themselves, y'all. It has been real disgusting how much these dudes are told on themselves. And then once you tell on yourself, right? I want you to think about this. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. He talks about openly being a pimp, basically. Think about this. Pimping is illegal around the world, pretty much. Right? Think about what I just said to y'all. Let me play this for y'all. I want y'all to hear what this fool said. I want y'all to hear what he said. Right? And everybody keeps saying they're not convicted of a crime, bro. The legal process in Romania is slow for everybody, dog. It's not just slow for them, bro. It's slow for everybody, bro. It's slow for everybody, bro. Right? Think about what I just said, y'all. It's slow for everybody, bro. So for people to come out, and then Candace Owens was defending these people, they're sick individuals, bro. And they act like they're the party of justice and the part. Bro, I told y'all, all these political people are disgusting to me. Every last one of them. They're all disgusting to me. Every one of them are sick people to me. And I have zero level of respect for any. I'm talking about on both sides. On both sides, man. It's disgusting, bro. But for people to come out and defend these two, and now you're in prison or in jail, crying about the conditions. Bro, it's jail. What the hell is wrong with you boys? Now let's listen to what these fools said. I want to show y'all this.
What I wanted, so I was a pimp in that sense. In kickball, I was all about trying to get paid. Like I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money. That's what I wanted. So I was a pimp in that sense. In kickboxer, yeah. Playboy, pimp. I'm happy with those labels so far. But the majority of my money wasn't made in fighting. My money was actually made in the pimp game. We need to understand some basic concepts to the pimp game. Basic concepts of the realities between men and women. Women need a man to do OnlyFans. It's the same reason a woman need a man to do anything. Because they're incompetent and they're very, very lazy. And they're stupid. When you're pimping bitches like me, it's a full-time job. So yeah, on corporatate.com, I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is a pimp and hose degree that I'm. Welcome to the Tate PhD course. If you've bought this course, which you obviously have, congratulations, you're going to change your life for the better. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm fucking certified. I know I don't look like a pimp right now. That teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me. If you're on dates and you're trying to mention it and shit, it just doesn't work. It puts them off. I'd never do that. That's disgusting. I'm not a whore. It's just not gonna work. You continue as normal, no mention of webcam. By taking girls who didn't know how to be effective on webcam, girls who had never done webcam before, girls who didn't have the equipment, didn't have the know-how, didn't have the will, didn't have the premises, didn't have the ability to make money with this exchange. I created a system that allowed me to convince girls to do this, allowed me to retain 100% control of their income. You start with a girl, you download OnlyFans on your phone, you take her ID pictures, her name, everything it takes to verify the account, you verify the account on your phone, and you control the account. So you are now in charge of her OnlyFans. I learned every tip and trick it takes to make sure a girl gets paid. I know how to make sure the girl can't run away. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out. You stay in the house. Because once you teach a girl how to do this, she has the ability to make unlimited money from home. Why would she still give it to you? Why would she just run off and keep it all for herself?
I said, lock the door, you knew I was going to beat the out of you. If you behaved, I wouldn't have to hit you, would I? You don't. Get out. You can't stay in there forever.
Bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Her panties get wet. Machete's on the floor, her panties are all wet. You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Every real G knows these basic moves. These are the basic moves of pimping. Because that's what I did. That was my MO, was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me. And that's how I got rich. So that teaches everything I know from start to finish about not only getting girls, not only obtaining them, but retaining them. 10 hours of me explaining everything I know from start to finish from my career as a webcam pimp.
You were the pimp.
I was the pimp. But now we're coming towards the end of Corona. I'm going to keep like 5 or 6 of my main girls.
Hey, don't forget, my girls were making us money too. Don't forget that.
I'm just saying. Let them take full control over their accounts. They will run away. I like to keep the girls' passwords. I log them in and log them out. If you give the girl the password to her account, there's a chance she could run away and try it by herself. I've had that happen. Be in charge of her own phone contact with members who like her. You are setting yourself up to get scammed. All she has to do is type a sort code and account number to a member. And that has happened to me before. I went to the room, smashed the room up, told her I knew what she did. She sent me all the money, but that has happened to me before.
I try to tell y'all this. So these fools have incriminated themselves all over the media. But you have PBD Podcast. You have Candace Owens. You have Myron from Fresh and Fit. And all these other people defending this shit. Oh, man, they're being persecuted. They're political prisoners. I get the hell out of here with that bullshit, bro. These dudes incriminated themselves on tape for years. I got more than that. They've literally incriminated themselves on tape. Now you add their allegations to go with what they've already said themselves. And now they're saying, oh, we didn't do any of these things. What do you mean? You said it the whole time. You had a whole webcam service business where you said that you make the girls work for you. They literally said that on tape. We take their passports so they can't leave. You can't leave the house. Bro, this is, but then they show videos of some of them leaving and saying, oh, well, see, well, they can just leave. Bro, they're done. It's over with. It's a wrap. They're going to prison for the rest of their life. Then you put PDF allegations on there too with the content. If you the cops, you either got it or you don't got it. That ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. That's you either. So the stuff they showed Donald Trump's Department of Justice was so heavy that Trump could not deny it. I'm telling y'all this. There was no way Trump could deny it and not look guilty. Trump would have looked bad if he would have denied it. Donald Trump would have looked horrible if he denied that shit, bro. Let him would have denied that shit, bro. Donald Trump would have looked so bad, it'd have been crazy, bro. Because what the UK did was it came out and exposed it in front of the whole world. Like, look at all this. So he denies it, but look at all this shit we got right here. Right? Look at all this evidence we got that they denied us prosecuting those guys. So now these bums are in jail crying. Look at this, y'all. How in the hell is they sending text messages from jail? Look at this. I'm being held in the SHU, the highest level of security which exists. No commissary, right? Which means he can't buy nothing from commissary, right? No commissary, I should say, excuse me. No visits. No, you ain't getting no visits. No contact with the outside world. So how the hell is you getting this tweet out then? Without contact from the outside world. Right? Look at this. Readers added context. Posting on social media is contact with the outside world. People believe these dudes. This shit is the craziest thing I've ever seen. You have pictures. Bro, they have talked about how they were with Barron. I got Barron Trump in my WhatsApp. Me and the vice president, J.D. Vance, we're cool. They got pictures with all these guys. They were up in D.C. just before they got arrested. Peep this shit. My neighbor is a bleep who screams throughout the night. You're in jail, dog. What are you talking about? You're in jail. You're in solitary, brother. If you had no contact with the outside world, we wouldn't even know this. You're getting cooked, dog. And people really believe this shit and like this shit. Like, oh, you didn't do anything, man, bro. These people are crazy as hell. He's in here complaining about who, man, sit down and shut up. You did this to yourself, boy. And ain't nothing that Myron, weak ass, no name Gaines, is that his real name Gaines can do about it. He can cry. Hey, we always appreciate the support. And if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.